the city of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, the improper disposal of used cooking oil is a significant environmental problem in both households and food establishments. This waste is often poured into sinks, drains, or directly onto the ground due to lack of awareness, limited collection system, and weak regulatory control. As a result, the oil contaminates water bodies, clogs sewer systems, and contributes to urban environmental degradation. In addition, the lack of recycling or reuse practice, such as converting into biofuels, increases the burden on the waste management system. These situations highlight the need of more sustainable strategies to properly manage this type of waste.
In Santo Domingo, the improper disposal of used cooking oil is a growing environmental concern. Let's look at why. First, there's a lack of awareness. Many don't realize that pouring oil down the drain causes massive blockages and pollution. Then there's the lack of collection systems. Most residents simply don't have a convenient way to recycle their used oil. Enforcement is also weak. While regulations exist, they're rarely applied to smaller businesses where oil waste is high. For many, it's just habit. Improper disposal has become a normalized, everyday practice that goes unquestioned. Finally, our infrastructure is limited. We need more facilities capable of turning this waste into things like biodiesel. Understanding these factors is the first step toward a cleaner, more sustainable Santo Domingo. Improper disposal of used cooking oil has serious consequences for society. From a social perspective, it affects public health by increasing pests and the spread of diseases. When oil accumulates in drainage systems, it creates blockages that can lead to urban flooding, affecting communities and infrastructure. From an economic perspective, this problem increases maintenance and cleaning costs for sewer systems. It also creates inefficiencies in waste management. However, used cooking oil can also be seen as an opportunity. When properly collected, it can be recycled and transformed into biodiesel, contributing to a more sustainable and circular economy. This simple change in habit can turn a waste problem into a clean energy solution for our cities. Dispose of your oil responsibly. Join the circular economy and help protect our community today.
Article 17 of the law number 225-20, the principle of generator responsibility is established. This means that any person or business that produces waste is responsible for managing it properly, from its origin to its final disposal. In this context, both household and food establishments in Santo Domingo must ensure that the proper handling of used cooking oil, avoiding disposal in drains or inappropriate location in order to prevent environmental pollution and protect public health. This issue is also closely connected to the Sustainable Development Goals, especially in terms of solid waste management. SDG 11 focuses on sustainable cities and communities, promoting improvement in urban waste management system, reducing waste accumulation in drains and public spaces, and strengthening municipal collection and disposal services. SDG 12 emphasizes responsible consumption and production, encouraging proper waste management from generation to the final disposal, promoting ways of separation at source, and supporting the recycle and reuse of used cooking oil, for example, through biodiesel production. SDG 6 highlights the importance of clean water and sanitation by preventing water pollution through proper waste disposal and improving sanitation system by avoiding the discharge of oil into drainage system. Finally, SDG 13 addresses climate action by reducing environmental impact through waste reuse and promoting circular economy practice.
My proposal is not just one solution, but a complete system based on integrated solid waste management. First, I propose collection system because this can create collection points in supermarkets, neighborhoods, and restaurants. The people can store used oil in plastic bottle and bring it to this location instead of throwing it away. This can help to prevent oil from into drains and reduce water and soil pollution. However, environmental education, I think that this system cannot work without education because in this case, we need awareness campaigning in schools, universities, and social media to show the real impact of disposing oil incorrectly. I think that this is a low cost solution because we can have a high impact by changing people behavior. Regulations for food businesses. I think that this is also important to regulate restaurants and food businesses since they generate a large amount of used oil. I think that they should be required to store it properly and deliver it into interesting collectors. I think that this solution can help to control large volume of waste and reduce environmental contamination. Recycling into biodiesel. In another key part of the solution is recycling used oil into biodiesel. Instead of being waste, the oil can be transformed into food. I think that this solution can reduce pollution, decrease fossil fuel use, and create a new economic opportunity. Economy in safety. In addition, I think that this solution for other Dominican people, I like it because here the people can receive incentive for returning used oil. For example, a small payment or a discount when the people go to the supermarket. I think that this motivate all of the participation from the people and increase collection rates, integration into solid waste management. Finally, used cooking oil should be fully integrated into the solid waste management system. I think that this ensures proper highly improve environmental protection and makes the system more efficient. Now, I'm going to talk about feasibility and expect impact about all the solutions that are proposed. The solutions are technically feasible, environmentally beneficial, and economically viable. I think that this is a realistic solution and our impact they can create. I think that this is important to ensure that what we propose it is easy to implement and can truly make a difference in reducing environmental problems. And here we can find in feasibility, we can find low-cost solutions, easy to implement, use exciting existing infrastructure like supermarkets, school, and community. And an expect impact, I put reduce water and oil solution. I think that all the proposals that I bring can reduce water and soil pollution, prevent oil from going into drains, increase recycling rates, improve environmental protection, and finally, make the system more efficient.
Stop. Did you know that pouring used cooking oil down the sink is a major environmental hazard? It's time to change how we handle oil at home and on the streets. Let's learn the right way. Meet our home cook. After frying up a delicious meal, the first step is letting the oil cool down completely. Never handle hot oil. Once it's cool, it's safe to handle and much easier to pour without any accidents. Now carefully pour the cooled oil into a clear plastic bottle using a funnel to avoid any messy spills. Seal the bottle tightly. This keeps your kitchen clean and prevents any leaks during transport to a recycling center. For our street food heroes, the scale is much larger, but the responsibility to our planet remains the same. After a long night of service, it might be tempting to use the gutter, but that causes massive problems underground. Instead, professional vendors use dedicated heavy-duty disposal drums to store large amounts of used oil safely. When oil goes down the drain, it solidifies into fatbergs, giant blockages that clog city pipes and cause sewage overflows. It also reaches our rivers and oceans, coating the water surface and harming fish and underwater plants. Your small action ensures our waterways stay clean and our ecosystems remain healthy and vibrant for everyone. Many local communities have collection points where this oil is turned into eco-friendly biofuel for clean energy. It's a win-win for you and the planet. Let's make responsible disposal a daily habit. Dispose responsibly. Recycle your oil today for a cleaner tomorrow. We can make a difference together.